As a creative agency going into 2025, you need to be investing into automation. This video will take you through the 5 key reasons why it would be hugely beneficial for you to do so. And for each point, I'll give an example with this sort of system I've built myself, which is basically a system to automate the journey of lead capture, lead qualification, and then call reminders. So obviously, as a creative agency, you'd be doing sort of digital marketing to generate leads, and this system sort of captures leads who are either purchasing a lead magnet or trying to get into contact directly. They're both captured via a call scheduling link and or a landing page, and then a sort of a form that is attached to the landing page or the call scheduling link on Calendly. And then what has happened is, as soon as the form is filled out, the lead gets access to the lead magnet or the call. And then as a result, we have the lead data, and that can be then updated or newly created inside of Google Sheets. The lead can then be qualified based off of the response they gave in that very, very simple Google form. It takes them a minute or two to fill out. Obviously, if they're not suitable, the lead journey sort of ends. They're not added to the CRM. If they are suitable, they're taken to the CRM. The lead status is selected as either purchase lead magnet or call booked. We know whether the lead has purchased a lead magnet or booked a call based off of another response they give in the Google form. It's basically just a multi-select, select I'm filling out this form after purchasing a call, or I'm filling out this form after purchasing a lead magnet. And then the lead is captured. Also, the contact details of the lead are then given to whichever sort of software you're using to nurture leads. So if you're using MailChimp, for example, to then nurture leads through sort of email campaigns, contact details will then automatically be sent to MailChimp. Or if you're doing it within the CRM, whether that's HubSpot, Salesforce, Pipedrive, not much more has to be done. And then, the final steps would be call reminders 24 hours and 1 hour before the call. And that whole process completely 100% automated through Make, and then integrations with your CRM and Calendly. This post will take you through the 5 main reasons why it would be hugely beneficial for you to invest in this. And this isn't just talking about this system specifically. This is about AI automation on the whole. Although I'll use examples from this system because this is the system I use and I'm sort of most familiar with. Just think, do you want a competitive advantage or not going into 2025? So the first benefit would be saving time. Automating tasks like outreach, onboarding, lead capture, and lead qualification can save your business hours every week. For example, lead qualification. What you can do is on the Google form, which all leads fill out when they're either booking a call or purchasing a lead magnet, you can select. One of the questions could be, what's your budget, or where are you located? What is your business? And then based off the response to that, you can qualify them or disqualify them. Obviously, this example may not be as good a budget because leads that are filling in a form for a lead magnet may not be considering budget, so you may have something else. But basically, what you can do is you can go into Make and say, okay, any response that says where a lead is saying, oh yes, my budget is less than 1,000, I automatically sort of reject them, disqualify them. And the reason why this is important is because then you don't end up getting on calls with leads who are just not suitable, never going to work with your agency. Also, you have to be lenient with this. You don't want to disqualify any leads who could actually work for you, just based off of one question. Um, yeah, it is very valuable, and that saves a lot of time instead of manually going in and sort of looking at the responses and then qualifying every single lead yourself. Secondly, login capture date. So this system will automatically in Google Sheets say the exact date that the lead was captured, which is again a useful piece of data to have, and that's done automatically. If you were doing this manually, you'd spend a long time every week. Secondly, you have more scalability. Scaling is easier because you handle repetitive tasks efficiently, so businesses can grow without needing a lot more time or resources. So with a system like this, as you get more leads and your business grows, there's no need to increase the manual workload. So you can scale faster and more easily when you have a sort of automation like this. The only thing you might need to consider is sort of upgrading a plan on Make. For example, the free plan on Make is, I believe it's 1,000 operations a month for free. Then it's sort of 10,000 operations a month for $8, and 20,000 a month for $16 or something. So that would be the only thing you may think about upgrading, the plan. But again, that is insanely cheap, doesn't take a lot of time to do, doesn't require any major changes. Whereas if you're doing all of this manually, you may need to consider, outsourcing or hiring more personnel to cope with the more leads you're getting for your agency. Thirdly, increase conversions. A simple operation to notify yourself when a lead fills out a form enables you to call the lead up immediately. So essentially, an automation in Make can be set up so that any time a lead is captured or updated inside of Google Sheets and then obviously sent to the CRM, it will automatically send a message to you. This could be via email, this could be sending you a message on Twitter or Instagram, or it could be on Slack, a Slack channel. And so then you get notified every single time, the exact moment that a lead is captured. And then it'll come up as a simple text basically saying the name, the last name, what's their budget, have they been qualified or not, are they purchasing a lead magnet or booking a call. And then you can, for example, as soon as they're captured, you can, if you'd like to, call them up, and that has been proven to increase sort of conversions by a huge percentage. Secondly, sort of the whole process of lead capture is streamlined. This is especially predominant with Calendly. Booking calls is so simple. There's no back and forth emails. You simply send them any interested leads. You just send them the Calendly link. They schedule a call, and that's done. And then finally, call reminders decrease the no-show rate, so they increase call show-up rate, because leads are reminded about the upcoming calls that they have. And this can either be done automatically in Calendly or through Make and then sort of SMS or email software. SMS or email. Fourth, we have consistency. This is quite self-explanatory. These systems can run 24/7, and for many repetitive tasks are more reliable and accurate than employees doing the job. AI doesn't need any breaks. It doesn't need to take time off. It unlike real people do, and they can run 24/7. You can in Make, you can select sort of the time frame for these systems to run. You can say, okay, I want to do it every 15 minutes. I want to do it every minute. I want this system to run. Yeah, it's essentially 24/7. And so then, if especially with creative agencies often working with clients from all around the world in different time zones, this is important because while you may be asleep, there could be a lead who's sort of booked in a call, and this system automatically sort of capture them, qualify them, add them to the CRM without you needing to do anything. But yeah, regarding the thing I was talking about earlier with Make, you can basically, inside of Make, you can select how frequently you want the sort of Make system to run. And that would be sort of this system. So you could say I want this system to run every 15 minutes. So then every 15 minutes, Make will scan for new responses to the form and then carry out the following steps to, add them to the Google Sheet, update them, qualify them, etc., etc. Or you could say, okay, no, I want to do it every 5 minutes or every minute or every hour. But the point is, yeah, it's more or less 24/7. Yeah, the shorter that time frame, the faster you can call leads up to increase conversion rates. Yeah, finally, data insights. AI is incredibly good at manipulating data, and these systems can enable you to better understand your audience. So, for example, any lead you have that is booking a call with you, sort of a discovery call because they're interested in your service, you can then send that lead a second form, sorry. And on that form, again, it's literally just a 2 minute, 2 to 5 minute form. And you can make it mandatory. You can say, okay, if you want access to this call, please fill out this 5 minute form. If you don't fill out this form, we'll cancel the meeting or whatever. Or prior to going on the call, they're automatically sent a Google form that they have to fill in, some type of system. But on this form, you can basically ask them questions such as where are they located, what service are they looking for, and you can use this data to then gather more insights of your audience. For example, if AI can sort of analyze this data and then determine, okay, last month of the X amount of leads you generated, 25% were located in India, 15% were located in Great Britain, but 55% were located in the United States. And that's an insight that can be useful for your agency. You might think, okay, most of our audience is in the US. Maybe let's tailor our content or our marketing strategies more towards that audience. Conversely, if you find that over 55% of all the leads who book a call with you and fill out this form say on that form, I'm looking for, let's say, social media branding services, if there's a branding agency, and only 15% are looking for logo design services, you can tell, okay, social media rebranding is high in demand, and therefore maybe as an agency it's good to invest more into that area of the business. And all of this is done automatically. The data is collected in something like Google Forms, put into Google Sheets, automatically analyzed with AI that can be Make or ChatGPT, a combination of them, and then that can be sort of displayed as a strategy report and given to your creative agencies, so you can sort of analyze it and see, what your audience, more about your audience. Finally, don't get me wrong, automation services are not always as beneficial as many people claim. This is a new and emerging industry. There's lots to learn. However, there's no doubt that when you're implementing the right strategy, it can be a complete game changer. So there you have the 5 main reasons why you should seriously consider AI-powered automation for your business in 2025. This doesn't just have to be for the sort of lead conversion, qualification, and call reminders system that I've sort of talked about here. These benefits, a lot of these benefits also apply to other sort of automation services like automating content creation, content scheduling, onboarding, etc. So yeah, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe if you found this helpful. I put out a video every week related to this industry.